Okay, stream has begun. Haha, there it is. Hello. Oh, I think I was streaming like 5 minutes ago, or like a couple minutes ago, and it didn't accept it. It was having a right deal of it. I think I just set up this page too quickly. Interesting. I'm still not used to YouTube streaming. I'm learning as I go. Always fun to do things that way. Hello! Hi! Okay, cool. That should mean... Haha, there it is! Yes, okay. Can I do whatever I... Does this change the shape of it? Or can I just have it around? I think I could just have it around. Ooh, funky. Okay. Alright. Hello. Wow, that's a lot of hellos coming back. Hi. Look at you. You've got your own little chat panel over here now. It looks a little weird, doesn't it? Oh, well... Gee... Guys, I was planning on saying hi to every account I saw. That's an unfollowable amount of hellos. But hello. Welcome, everyone, to our Lightyear stream. I'm trying something else new today. The idea is I have a continuous running background of Lightyear trailers, and we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about the movie because it just came out. I might have scheduled this a little early though. I've seen the film because it is now the evening of the day it came out, but I realize a lot of my audience is American. Has anyone seen this film yet? Have I done this too early? A lot of other like movie YouTubers will release reviews days before the movie comes out. Am I too early to start a stream discussion thing? Currently, there are no spoilers in this stream, in case you're wondering. I haven't put that in the title. I will do. When we do start talking about spoilers, bam! I'll plug that over the top. Until then, you're good. Did not see it? Well, then I'll just give a non-spoiler review. Unfortunately, I can't actually do a later stream for this prompt, because I am about to travel to the US for a couple of weeks. So, kind of backlogged as best I can. But, you know, live action streams are going to be a little bit iffy. But that's alright. I'll tell you my thoughts. We can just discuss any first impressions you have from the trailers and tell me your thoughts, basically. Although, Aspen has seen it. That's good. Hello. Where's everybody from? Tell me your history. I would love to hear it. It will help me, like, perceive things on what's a good idea and what's not. Also, where do people put their chats? I guess chat's fine there, right? Sure, we'll go with that. Never heard of it. Oh, I'm sorry, Green Gamer. I'm so sorry. America's good. All spoiler reviews, spill all the beans on the toast. Alright, I'll give that a good consider. What will probably happen is, if you do want to avoid spoilers, you are absolutely fine to stick around for the first however long we chat till. In the later half of the stream, we'll talk spoilers, or I'll tell you, like, deep, dark thought. The thoughts aren't that deep or dark, but you get the idea. And then hop off if you really don't want to see it. But otherwise, it's just a just chatting stream that we're going to be testing out. It's Morbin time. Oh, you have no idea. You missed. If you don't know the Morbius reference in the Lightyear movie yet. Oh, you're all going to love it when your time zone catches up. Love from France, sorry. Love from France. I see. Bagon Brawl Stars. Kentucky. I'm from BNL. Denmark. Hello. My goodness, that's a lot of variety. I didn't think I had that. Nice. Hi from England. Hello. Hello, Curly Hoovian. There's a blackout at our place right now. Watching this at the Philippines. Oh, dear. Well, I hope... well, at least the stream turns on. There's not a total blackout, I guess, you know? Lightyear is known as a very dark movie. It does play itself a little bit more seriously and maturely than I was expecting. So, yeah. Hello from Ohio and Saudi Arabia. Nice. I'm from New Mexico in America. I do find it funny that America has places that are just old places with the word new in front of it. You guys have... Do you have New England? You have New England Patriots. It counts. But you have, like, New Hampshire. I lived in Hampshire. Like, the Shire of Hampshire in the UK. And there's just a New Hampshire. I feel that's really funny. You guys have a New Canada? Hello from Russia. Scotland represent. Very nice. I've been to Scotland a couple of times. And I'm going again this year. Only Edinburgh. But I hope that's fine enough. I fly over some parts of Scotland. And I've trained through them, if that helps you. Indiana, Russia, North Macedonia? Is that how you say that? I'm from the Shadow Realm. Oh dear. Yo, I live in UK. Hello, Jam. I live in Dorset. General W. That's my home turf. That's where my family live. I lived in Dorset for like 12 years. That's my hometown. Hey, Daz, you missed a little bit of the game in the Wally video game in your video. If you're wondering, there is more to the game. Really? It could be you're talking about in like the Xbox or PlayStation version. There's more things to it. I know that's the case for the Ratatouille game. It's like the Wii version is a lot more condensed down. Brazil, Rome, Lincolnshire. Okay. Mexico City. Where's Mexico City? Is it involved in Mexico? Or is it another American stolen item? I mean, I talk as if the British don't steal everything. We are literally we've crowned tea as our thing. Tea is like the least British thing regionally with how it's built and fermented and involved and invented. I live inside your microphone. Well, I'm so sorry. I have definitely manhandled you over the months. I'm from Germany. Old Mexico when? Yeah, man. I wish, you know what, that'd be great. If they make a new country, if like some new island gets built, what I want to see is someone that takes all these known places and just adds old at the beginning, you know? I want to go to old England, you know? Let's go visit old Tokyo. I mean, that's a great system. When we go to if we don't die, if we don't all live like Wally does, if we all get to Mars, I want the first place to be built called Old England. Or Old Brighton. Why not? Keep it classy. For those of you that don't know more of my personal life, I'm the generic YouTuber who moved to Brighton in the UK. It's like the hub of YouTubers here. There's not much else in this tiny little island, so there you go. Czech. Okay, the Czech Republic, I'm guessing that is. I live in your Yoshi egg. Oh. Wow. Was that convincing? Is this a he died. He turned off. Now shh, it's our little secret, okay? With this, I can do more funky things, so I figured, why not? You know, I green screened into my own room. It gives me options, okay? I can also do all sorts of other things. If I want to hang out next to a brooding Lightyear, I can do that. Don't you think that's pretty swanky? I think that's pretty swanky, you know? I can go inside of his helmet. You've heard of, like, self-inserts. I, like, just take this a little bit too far, personally. Oh, well. New England. Perfect. You know what? That's right. No, we need to do... We don't need to make countries with more news. We need to do, like, Nintendo Switch versions. I want New England Plus or New England Deluxe, you know? I'm going to see Lightyear on Sunday. All right. I joined 5 minutes late. Don't worry, that's fine. According to this... Discord pinged 8 minutes late, so I'll keep that in mind. I'll probably schedule a stream in the future for like 8 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I'll go live 10 minutes later. I'm working things out. Do one with another version of you. I think I have done that before. I'll consider it. Oh my god, Daz is Chris Evans. Yeah, man. Captain America. That's me. Mr. British guy. Sure. Can you make the background cheeseburgers? I can. Why would I do that? I'm not American. I can't do these things. New Mexico XL. Oh, I love it. Do you like Danganronpa? What on earth gives you that impression? Yeah, and I figure it's probably not copyrighted. I have to be a lot more cautious on YouTube, because if you get a copyright claim during a YouTube stream, YouTube cuts off the stream after like 5 minutes. So I've got a whole collection of music that I can play in the background. And a lot of them are copyrighted Nintendo tracks, so I gotta be, like, cautious. So, oh well. Is this stream on Twitch? Not today, but it will be sometimes. I have a whole system, I have a whole schedule, if you'd like to see it. Bam! There are 2 streams left this month, 17th and the 20th. The 20th one is on Twitch. So I guess I could have technically done this Lightyear stream then, huh? Oh well, it was scheduled in. New Super England U Deluxe, I love it. That's perfect. Should I keep this set up? The thing is, I'm curious, like, because if I do this scene, you actually get to see the Lightyear stuff as we talk about it. But I'm like a tiny thing in the corner. I don't know if that's appealing. Do you guys want to see constant Lightyear footage in the background when we get talking about it properly? I don't know the best way to do this. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'm feeling pretty good so far. We'll see. Hi, Daz, what's up? Hello, Spoon. I'm doing great. I've had quite the busy little day, running around getting things sorted for today. This is gonna, like, constantly be changing and annoying me, isn't it? Probably. Copyright? Seriously? Oh, yes. I am good at avoiding copyrights for main YouTube videos. Every single clip I ever play on YouTube only goes as long as 6 seconds. I cut to something else every 6 seconds at least, or at most, I guess, because copyrights only claim 7 seconds at a time. At the very harshest level, anyway. To talk about Lightyear, we need to see some of it. You know what? That is a very good point. I do have my other, like, Buzz designs. Here's a version of me apparently breaking my design, but, like, if I want to be some sort of weird monster alien thing. You know, I don't think this one works. Now I think about it, maybe I won't bring that one back. Let's talk about Lightyear finally, shall we? We're having a lovely chat. I've heard all the ideas for new countries. We won't ever get to build them, will they? So... of those who have seen Lightyear, or those who just really want to get their opinion out there, how do you feel about Lightyear? Did you have good vibes? Do you think this is going to be a good movie? Because I know all the answers. And I'm going to be making... the reason I'm doing this stream as well is I am making a Lightyear review properly. I'm basically collecting a bunch of notes, getting some other people's thoughts as well that maybe will help shift a little bit of... the script a little bit. Not like you'll change my opinion, but like, if you've got a good note, like, did anyone find, like, the Pizza Planet truck? Do you know where that is? No spoilers, please. Don't worry. There will be spoilers later. I'll carefully curate our topics. There will be spoilers like this showing when there are spoiler times. But otherwise, I'll keep it good. Hello, Hopeless Peaches. How you doing? It was... oh, I guess, yeah, if you're upset about other people's opinions and think it's a spoiler, then maybe this isn't the stream for you. But it was trash like my life, says Bagon. Oh boy, it is spicy. I have heard a handful of reviews, and I'm hearing a lot of different opinions. It sucked, somebody says. Spill the beans? I liked it, says Podo. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe of, some people are a little bit more mixed. Whoa. Whoa, that's funky. That first one was a YouTube announcement, and the second one was a Twitch one. Alright. I think it's going to be a 50-50 film. Okay. Wait, the movie's out? It is. It released today. Presumably. I think it's the same everywhere. Some people went to like the premiere early in the week. Today in the UK, it is today. It better be in the... I haven't done this on like a day that Americans haven't even got it, right? There's no way that's real. I think it's just you're not in the know, right? Or do you guys not even have it yet? Yeah, no, it says 17th of June in the US as well. Okay, that's good. I might watch this in theaters. What happened to Pixar? Man, yeah, it's pretty split. I'll tell you my opinion, if you're okay for a spoiler of opinions at least. I enjoyed it. I think it was fine. I think Pixar at the moment is going through a bit of an era where they are not making classics anymore. Turning Red was good. What was before Turning Red? Luca? There was something in between. Everything they've made recently, since like Onward, has been like middle ground. It's like, oh, it's decent. It fills in the gaps. Not awful, I guess. I think only since Inside Out have I given like a 10 out of 10. Thank you for the Twitch follow. You'll see more streams. Soul was good. I'm a little bit more iffy-washy on that one, but hey, I got a lot of angry comments when I made that kind of video. I liked Turning Red. Yeah, me too. I had a lot of people really disliked it. I feel like I'm on the wrong side of most opinions. Have a good stream. Thank you, Hopeless Peaches. I'll see you sometime in the future, I'm sure. Luca, Encanto, Turning Red. Encanto is just Disney. Soul was Soul. Daz with the correct opinions. Thank you, Miss Quirino. I need that. I need some validation. I could take it. I have rough skin when it comes to like angry comments, but some do No, yeah. I mean, everyone is open to their own opinions. The general consensus is this is not Toy Story 5 quality, you know? It is a pretty simplistic movie. It's pretty simple. It's not breaking boundaries. There's a little bit of, like, emotional depth to it, but it's like you kind of have to lean into it and dig into it and sort of drag it out yourself. For the most part, this is quite a simple action scene, but it does come with all sorts of twists and turns that really surprised me, honestly. At the same time, this was advertised as like this is the movie that Andy watched when he was young back in 1995. This is not a 1995 movie. This is not like a 90s or 80s vibe at all. This is incredibly 2022. This is very modern, and that's fine. It is incredibly quippy, especially like the prologue. Like, they are just constantly doing like the classic jokes. The guy's like monologuing, and then it cuts to someone with like a radio playing the music, being told to stop, which is fine. I enjoy it. It was kind of like a little campy in that way. I kind of do feel, some people were saying it would be nice if it was actually 80s, 90s inspired, because it is meant to be like a retro movie that Andy watched, but oh well. It's modern Disney doing modern things. I respect your opinion, thank you. Daz's opinion is valid. I will take this echo chamber, and I will live with it to enlarge my ego. I appreciate that. You would think it would stay consistent. Yes, I don't know what it is referring to exactly, but absolutely, yes. I would like to say that Buzz looks a little bit off to me. I don't know why. I did find it funny he had a little, like, dimple on his chin, I guess. But I don't really... Yeah, it's fine. He is a different Buzz as well. I know a lot of people were confused about that. It's just... It's not based on real events in universe. I mean, I think I've been seeing a lot of people saying that, like... It's a movie based on a real guy in Andy's universe. I don't think it is. It is just a movie that Andy watched. Completely detached. Otherwise, it suggests that Andy's universe is at the same time as space travel. I don't think that's the one. This isn't a documentary or anything. Buzz looks like a Chad. He does. Has anyone put like the Sigma TikTok filter on him? Because he's got a beefy chin. I wish I could have a chin like that, to be honest. Like, look at it. Look at this guy. I mean, actually, it's kind of rounded, but like, that guy's a pill. You guys ever seen Osmosis Jones? He looks like Osmosis Jones with like the peel head, the peel guy. I have grown a beard specifically because I have no chin. You see that? It just vanishes. This is meant to beef me out. The Buzz war crime counter, excuse me? Did he commit war crimes? I mean, technically, he does do some interesting things. I don't know if that's... No, I'll say that's not spoiler territory. It's the prologue prompt. Rip everyone's ego, I'm sorry. Daz, you want to look like a pill? I mean, long face seems pretty cool to me, don't you think so? No? Just me? Oh well. That is the wrong button. I'm in his head now. Oops. There we go. Get some facial hair on this guy. I mean, I don't know how that would look. I feel like it... Doesn't Buzz the toy have facial hair? It's like a curly, swirly thing on his chin. Maybe I'm imagining that. Oh well. All Sigmas commit war crimes. Alright, Jacob. Alright. Luigi. Why are you spamming Enderman? It's not even End. You spelled it wrong. Please don't. I will have to find a way at how to time you out. I don't actually know on this website yet, but I'll get there. I love the cat. Yes. Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. The cat in this trailer. I imagine most of you do not... Oh, God. Why? Why? Okay, Enderman. Okay, some of you are misspelling the misspelling. I don't know what's going on here. What? Are you all just showing up? Are you meant to... what's going on? Are you grabbing my blocks, taking them away? Why? Are you grouting up? This makes zero... I'm too boomer for this, man. But no, Socks is the name of that cat. A lot of you guys probably don't like Socks right now because in the trailer, they are incredibly, incredibly annoying. I don't know what it was about taking their worst lines and putting them in the movie, But in the end, Socks is probably my favorite character in this whole movie. And I think I've heard other people say the same, in that, man, my chat is just all Endermen now, huh? I shouldn't have mentioned it. I should have just silently timed them away. Oh no, it's just one other person. That's weird. That suddenly sounded a lot less cool. Now there's only one other person doing it. Unless everyone wants to do it. It does count as interactions. What am I doing? What is this life? Enderman doesn't even have anything to do with Lightyear. Unless I'm missing something. What does he do? Tool guy. Grab blocks. Moves, teleport. There is teleport. There you go. It's teleportation. They have teleportation in Lightyear. Alright, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take any spam you wish to throw at me, as long as it's not too disruptive of the conversation in the long term. Because YouTube doesn't make any sense on streams. They like when I get more comments, and every comment on a stream counts towards something. So because you are more discussing the wonderful term that is Enderman, Outerman, Cyberman, Morbius, quality conversations, clearly, YouTube will say, oh, this stream's good. This stream's a banger. Oh, they're chatting. Oh my god, how many people are here? Jesus, I haven't actually looked. Well, I appreciate the stupid spam. Dalek. Oh man, okay, we're going right off into Doctor Who worlds, aren't we? I love the human race, also Enderman. Just the one Enderman in that scenario. Well, I wish that one Enderman some good luck. Some, you know, he's getting the good times compared to everyone else. Oh dear. Hello, Ozzy! I can just about see you within the army of outer men, inner men, endermen, cybermen that are here. Where was I? What was I talking about? Socks, the cat. Cat's best character, that's all it is. Socks is really annoying in the trailers. He ends up being like the kind of R2-D2 robot of this movie, because he gets really smart, and then he's just a lot of fun. He just does fun things. That's the worst line in the movie that he makes, you know. He was kind of a full character, also Enderman. I assume that was about Socks. Yeah, I think he had like a full thing that was quite enjoyable. In that, like, and like they did something cool with him. I don't know, just enjoyable. Just an enjoyable little guy. Oh, that will make things way easy if I do that. There we go. Daz, do you think they made him for merch? Maybe. Ironically, that does seem like a weird plot hole in the Toy Story universe. Why would Andy and every other kid be so obsessed about Buzz Lightyear as a toy, when Socks is a way better toy merch bait that's way more enjoyable? Why is this guy not around in all the Toy Story? It's fine. Obviously, they couldn't predict these kind of things. There had to be an animal companion for the laws of, I don't know, Disney princesses or something, you know. Rapunzel has the lizard, Elsa has the lizard, and Buzz is now a Disney princess because his parents are presumably dead, and he's got an animal companion. There you go, solved. Socks is better than Buzz, I agree, 100%. Buzz is still interesting. He's not that jokey, he's just brooding. I mean, you saw it before, I'll show it again. He's a brooding man. I mean, he's got reasons to brood. If anyone's a fan of... Alright, here's a big question for you, right? Is anyone here still a fan of Pikmin? Because Pikmin is my original audience that I started with 10 years ago. Is anyone of that breed still here? Anyone know Pikmin? Anyone interested in it? Because this game is basically the plot of Pikmin. It's just the plot of Pikmin. Buzz has a spaceship. He then crashes on this alien planet. He has to survive, and he wants to leave. That's the plot. That's the entire... I mean, no, that's not the entire plot. Don't worry. There are no spoilers in this circumstance. However, that's basically it. The prologue is all just the Pikmin intro, and I was watching it with my girlfriend. I literally leaned in being like, this is Pikmin, dude. There are giant creatures. He has to go and find his own companions to go against the world. All sorts of stuff. I started in 2020, said Podo. Fair enough. Welcome. Most of my channel did grow during lockdown, so absolutely understandable. Don't you worry. Pikmin is so underrated. I agree. So underrated, I had to leave it as a YouTube topic because I exhausted it all and there was nothing new. Can you full screen on your face real quick? I mean, I can do. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? My hair is chopping off, but I hope it's good enough for you. How about that? What do you want? Is that full screen enough? There we go. Lovely. I love your voice. I saw that in there. There we go. I love your voice, Daz. Thank you. Thank you, August 25th. I've never been complimented by a date before. Thank you, Daz. You're welcome. You weren't even the one that asked for full screen, but I'll take it. You started last week, Green Gamer. Well, you've got a lot of content to go through. I hope you enjoy. Or don't. Or don't. What if Socks was an accessory toy originally? Would that affect Toy Story movie's plotline? I guess no, it wouldn't. It just would have been nice to have seen. There is a interesting, a little reference. There are loads of good. I'll tell you what they did do really well. There are a lot of really good Buzz Lightyear references. You know Toy Story 1 and 2, right? You know the lines for a lot of these things. When Woody says, "Buzz, look at alien!" Bah! You know, does this whole laughing thing. Buzz turns around in that moment and says, "You're mocking me, aren't you?" In this film, Buzz, right near the beginning, gets made fun of, and he's like, "You're mocking me, aren't you?" A lot of the lines from 1 and 2 were directly reused. Which is kind of funky. That's kind of fun. I enjoy that. That should be fun enough. There's also like the classic line, "No intelligent life anywhere." To infinity and beyond is all over the place. And obviously he's making notes in his little notepad captain's log wrist thing. Also, this was a really cool one. I didn't realize there's a tiny, tiny line in Toy Story 1 where he's like, energy source, you know. Do you guys not have crystalline fusion yet? And then Woody's like, "Oh, we have AA batteries, double A's." Crystallic fusion is part of the plot of this movie. It's the big crystal thing. Obviously, it's what fuels their spaceships to go into hyperspeed, which is very cool. Daz, it's been 9 years since Pikmin 3. Dang, I feel old. It's so good. I'm waiting for Pikmin 4. Fair enough. It's been 10 years now since the trailer dropped. 10 years since Pikmin 3's first trailer came out. I mean, the toys speak lines from the movie. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Also, I guess it's the other way around. Where's Woody? Not in this film. I did think for a while that Tom Hanks was the voice of Socks, which would have been really, really cool. Or if it was like, what if that's where they put Tim Allen? They shoved him inside of a cat toy. That could have been pretty good to me. But, oh well. Socks is like a mix between R2-D2 and Baby Groot. Yeah. Yeah, I get that vibe. A little bit, yeah. Just he talks a lot, and neither those two usually don't talk. Damn, you have some handsome hair. Thank you. Thank you. I've been growing it out, and since I have, I've discovered it goes curly, which is very funky. It's a bit weird with my headphones in, I will admit, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Can I get a happy birthday for my brother Eugene? He's 104 years old. Jesus Christ. Oh, happy birthday. It's been kicking it around since 1918. Very, very impressive. Wow. The Muppets referenced Toy Story 4 in one of their movies. Sweet. I had no idea of that, but good to know. What are you drinking? I'm drinking my personal fuel. It's blackcurrant. It's all I ever drink, basically. Yeah. What do you think if Chris Pratt would voice as Woody in his own human movie? I would personally be a lot more naturally against it, because I'd be a little bit grumbly, because it's Chris Pratt. Although, I hear he's not actually as bad as the internet thinks. Apparently. That's going to be copyrighted. I'll find another song. But, I could see it happening. That's good. That's way too quiet. Sorry, I gotta find a perfect non-copyrighted song. That sounds awful. That is meant to be awful, and it sounds it. That's gonna be copyrighted. Oh, why do I have so many copyrighted songs in this Stream Deck? Sonic R is royalty free and it's amazing? Really? I have something shuffled. I have like a whole playlist that shuffles. How bad is Rhythm Heaven Fever gonna be? Is Rhythm Heaven Fever copyrighted? Oh shoot, let me check. Hold on. Rhythm Heaven Fever. Monkey Tap. What? Tambourine. Monkey Tambourine. Let me just look it up and see if it's copyrighted. Fun fact, if you ever look up a video and it has copyrighted music, it shows haha at the bottom of a YouTube video. Yep, it seems fine. At the bottom of a description, underneath the description, if it's copyrighted, it will tell you. So that's how I keep in mind. Rhythm Heaven Fever is so good. It is. I'd love to do like a charity stream of Rhythm Heaven Fever, because I know the songs so well, I could play the game and do the motions at the same time. I think it'd be a great like little exercise. 4 hours of just me swinging a golf club in sync. Sounds like a lot of dumb fun. So I'll probably do it as a charity stream one day. It's a goal. Try Sonic music. Sega never copyrights them. Beautiful. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much for the tips. I am not going to copyright jail. We're good. But right, yes. Plots. You know, things to talk about. Did you guys know that Taika Waititi is in this? I didn't. That was a surprise. He is part of like a squad that Buzz bumps into as part of the main plot. You know, you see them. It's the other guys in the suit. They, I will admit, are a little less likely to get some praise from me. The characters in this are pretty simplistic. They're pretty cliche. Buzz has his own thing. They clearly give him a lot of central attention. There's also like a secondary character in the granddaughter that's there the whole time as like the rookie that Buzz has to learn to get along with. But then in the background, we'll see them in a second, not her, the other two. This entire trailer footage is completely shuffled, so none of it makes sense. That's why I'm not getting a copyright claim for this. Somewhere in there is the guy in the back. There's two guys in the back. They're two just cliched people. There's a guy who's very unlucky and very stupid and he keeps messing up, but he's a little bit of comic relief. And the other guy's that sort of cliche buck wild grandma that has explosives, which is fine. But it would have been better if they were better characters, you know? It's one of those things where this movie isn't trying to be a classic. It's just kind of just action. It's enjoyable. I liked most of the jokes they said. Wait, the director of Thor Ragnarok is in this? Yep. And he's basically, he's not himself because he's not an idiot, but it just kind of is his vibe again. It's his voice. He's not putting on the Korg voice. It's not like, hey man, I'm gonna go shoot up some bad guys and get on with our day, alright man? He's none of that. He's just kind of, where's the harpoon gun? Pff, did I miss? That kind of thing. Like, it's just kind of alright, you know? Which is fine. That being said, it's also this, what was really interesting I learned about this. For a start, this is a Pete Docter film, so the same guy that made Monsters, Inc. So, should have been better. Good. It was, whatever. But also, the writer of this, the guy who actually made this, is Jason Headley, who was the writer for Onward. If you, I didn't actually like Onward that much, but whatever, that's fine. What I found really interesting is Jason Headley, this writer man, is originally an animator who's been animating with Pixar for years, and he was the go-to like main animator supervisor for Buzz Lightyear. Other animators would go to Jason here to go and get ideas on how Buzz would express and move, and now he's the director of this movie, which is a pretty successful, or a writer of this movie. He probably is the Buzz Lightyear dude, which is really cool. You love seeing a guy climb the ranks, you know? So I thought that was a really, really cool production thing. I only found out like half an hour ago. New Disney and Pixar has been consistently mid. Evergreen. You are based. You are right. Yeah, I would agree. Everything's been mid. Gosh, that's the perfect description. I haven't used that word. It's just mid. It's enjoyable mid, but it's mid. It's not classic, and it's not terrible so far. That being said, I still haven't fully formulated my review and argued at every single little point that there is. But we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. I got the energy. I'm on my feet. Encanto is amazing. Yeah, I disagreed and I got a lot of hate on YouTube because of that. But that's fine. You're welcome to have your own opinion. I just didn't like the ending. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Would Jessie be in a human Woody movie or have her own film? I think she'd be in like the sequel. I could see... this could start a franchise is the thing, right? Toy Story is like one of the most successful Pixar brands, other than The Incredibles 2 that popped off randomly. I could see if this does so super well, they'll make more of these. They'll make a Woody. I could see Woody. You know, what's his catchphrase, Woody? Like in the show, is it really just "You got a friend in me"? Here comes Sheriff Woody. Sheriff Woody. I don't know. I feel like I could see it. To be honest, I could see this going into all sorts of spin-off remakes. You know, I don't know. Encanto was overrated. These songs were so forced. Oh dear, this is going to be a very debatable chat after a bit of time. Wouldn't it be There's a Snake in My Boot? I'm just trying to think what's a funky title. Because Lightyear, I guess, was just his surname. But I don't think Woody would do it. But it probably Sheriff Woody would. Sheriff Woody would. There's a snake in my boot. Yeah. Just, I'm thinking title specifically, you know. Just call it Wood. Oh, Jesus. And then that's another pair of toys called Wood and Buzz. Let's not go there. Anya Taylor-Joy as Jessie, Chris Pratt as Woody and Jack. Jack Black as Stinky Pete. Luigi, you just described the Mario movie. Those three are all in the Mario movie. What you doing, mate? Where's Seth Rogen? Who's he? Is he Bullseye in that scenario? Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, this could be a series or a franchise. I don't know if I would support it because this isn't the best foundation for it, but who knows? When I first watched these trailers, I actually did a stream reaction to it over on our Twitch. Hey, come follow us on Twitch. My name's DazzReviews on Twitch. Check it out. If you follow, you'll get an alert box. Nudge, nudge, please, I need views. I don't, it's fine. But when I first watched it, I was a little skeptical because there's one shot in here of a robot at like a whiteboard, and it shows the logic of time dilation, right? The interstellar plot of if you go close to the speed of light, time slows down for you so that everyone else ages up way faster. And I thought, that's kind of generic. That's kind of easy. And then it happens. To be fair, it's not the entire plot. It's just like a plot piece. But I was like, I'm already sick of time dilation stuff, you know? But it wasn't the whole thing, I guess, so that's good. I was worried it was just going to be Interstellar, the movie, again, but for kids. Thankfully, it's only like a small segment, and it's pretty... It explains it a lot quicker than Interstellar, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot more simplified. Pikmin 2 trailer was 15 years ago? I mean, yeah, of course it was. It's a very old game. Pikmin 1 was 21 years ago. Crazy. Was Zurg a major plot point? Oh, he was. We will be discussing more Zurg stuff, specifically in the spoilers category. There might be some Zurg stuff I can say early on. I have it all like listed here, but we'll get there. Something I will say, though, actually, that is something a lot of people are underselling, because you kind of get used to it. The visuals in this movie are fantastic. I mean, you've been seeing it the whole time here. Like, when you really actually spend time looking at it, so many of these shots are, like, so nice. This is a bad example. This doesn't look anything too special, like, when I look at it like this, which is fine. But, like, some of this is, like, look at that. That's just beautiful. You know, I want to be this guy. It's really, like, I haven't properly gotten used to, like, looking at visuals. You kind of just start soaking it in, but like Pixar is great at their visuals sometimes, man, and it's really, really nice, which is good. I can't ever, like, it's easy to forget, so I just have to really point that out because it's just one of those things you get used to. You don't mention it. Jackson! No, you're taking the piss at this point, mate. That's good to know. You thought it was great. Don't spam that quick. I understand some people are repeating messages occasionally, so it gets seen. That's fair enough. Don't take the piss, if I may say so. I saw that progressively getting faster and faster. I'm like, I better be able to get this point across first. You could call Woody's movie Sheriff? Yeah, just keep it extra simplistic, maybe. Isn't WALL-E technically a sci-fi movie? Yeah, sure. Science fiction? WALL-E and Lightyear crossover? Yeah, okay, I've been seeing this. With the whole theory of the Pixar theory. You know, you guys, I assume everyone knows this, right? The idea that every Pixar movie is connected. Some people have been trying to connect this movie to WALL-E because it's like, maybe they're looking for another planet to deal with the desolation of the world. I don't think they are. I briefly remember them going somewhere that wasn't this planet, but it wasn't. I don't think it was. I think the only connection is Andy watched it. That's pretty clear and connected, you know. So there you are. Minecraft Jesus Gaming says collab with Minecraft Jesus Gaming. Well, I applaud you for the balls to do so. I don't think Minecraft really fits the theme of the YouTube content I make. Nor the Jesus part, debatably, nor the gaming part. But hey, thanks for the suggestion. Maybe opinions will change. Maybe if there's demand for him from everyone else, who knows? Whatever. Wait, why is the title Lightyear was a movie? Is it wrong? Lightyear was a movie. We are here to discuss it. Hopefully the thumbnail... Okay, yes, the thumbnail did upload. This is a discussion stream to talk about if you have seen Lightyear. Feel free to give us your opinions. I'm giving out mine, and then I'm formulating the ideas that come across here to turn into a future review that I'll probably release this Wednesday, to be honest, if I can work on it fast enough. But yeah, it's the precursor to just also have a bit of a chat. I like to do YouTube streams more often, so I'm testing out the vibes. I'll be very curious to see how this stream does with all the interactions it's getting. It's doing really nicely. What was your score out of 10? Ooh. Skipped right to this point. It's mid. So the scale kind of changes depending on who you are. If you're a dead, crazy, serious reviewer, you would say 5 out of 10. But to some people, mid means 7 or 8, which I would probably agree with. But some people would say 5 is awful. 5 is basically a 0. So mid. The mid number. Maybe that's a 3 out of 10. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ryan Morrow, for the €2. Did you put a message? Or did you just send €2? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Daz, will you see this movie in theaters? I already have. That's what we're discussing today. I do realize a lot of people... Oh! Oh, that works! Oh, that's fantastic news. Wow, I didn't know I had an alert for that. That's cool. I don't know if you could hear that very well, but that was Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, because I spliced it together. I hope Mr. Beast comes in this stream and donates $1,000. I'm afraid that's probably not going to happen. I would like to meet Jimmy one day, though. I'll tell you what. If I ever got to get into a Mr. Beast video, assuming it's not a dick move to do this, if I was in like one of those like YouTuber competitions where you're gunning for money and the money goes to charity, I would have like my moment where the moment I get like eliminated, or even before, I'll say however much I would have earned in that like scaling up, I will personally double myself, because damn it, Jimmy is an inspiration to do like charitable things. I would be like, right, I would have, you know, I won $1,000. Cool, I'll double it to this charity. Ba-bam. But I don't know if that's like a dick move. To be like, hello, charity YouTube man. I'm going to uphandle your charity moment, you know? I don't think so. But it's like a weird, a very strange bucket list to do on my career. Get into a Jimmy Beast video. Double the donation. You know what I mean? Although if he donates $50,000, I might not be able to keep up with that one. So we'll see. Hello, funny animation man. Who's that? I don't animate. Hello. Do you think there should be a Ducky and Bunny movie after Lightyear? I don't even know Ducky and Bunny, so no. Hello, Esteban. Hi. First time here. Hi, Herbie. Hello, Tanistrophius. Is there a... Have you guys gotten a new ping, or is this like a natural second wave of views? That's so interesting to see. Because obviously I know there was a big spike at the beginning, because like my Discord pinged and everyone who has notifications probably got a notification. That's so interesting. Is there like, wait, what time is it? It's not even on the hour. I don't know. Sorry, I'm rambling business and analytics again. Daz, look at Discord fan art. Let's have a look at this. You know, I regret my decisions very, very quickly there. You realize that? What is... I shouldn't have... Ooh. Even killed the music. That was so bad. Not bad. Insulting? Oh, whatever. Thank you very much for the fan art. Fan art is very rare, so I appreciate it so much. Thank you, man. That is a copyrighted track and a very, very quiet one at that. This opens my heart up. We'll take it. I have a question. Have you seen Up Dog? Yeah. Isn't it weird Buzz is the only toy being sold in Toy Story from Lightyear? Yeah, 100%. I think they just weren't predicting that kind of logic in 1995. It's 2050. It is. Well, it's 2049 over here, but absolutely. Oh my goodness! Confused Cabal! Thank you for the 50 Mexican dollars. Oh, that is what that means. From what I've heard, Lightyear is similar to Frozen 2 in many regards. Love the vids. That is an incredibly quiet alert. I'm so sorry about that. I can pause it, maybe. We'll see. Love the vids. Greetings from Mexico. Thank you so much. I wouldn't say Lightyear is as bad as Frozen 2. Thing is, Frozen 2 was like an unsuccessful sequel that really struggled with like the pressure of what it had before, and it had a lot of pressure in like the production. It was very, very rushed. I think Frozen 2 is way worse than Lightyear. Lightyear is just mediocre. I think Frozen 2 is pushing for the 5 out of 10, whereas I think Lightyear is more of a 7 out of 10, you know? When did you watch this movie? I watched it at 3 o'clock today, so just about 5 hours ago. There you are. This movie feels so unnecessary. That is a funny thing with Toy Story, isn't it? We thought that about Toy Story 3, because that was 10 years later. Then we thought it with Toy Story 4, and now here we are again with Toy Story 5, and I bet there'll be a Toy Story 6 as well. I don't know. Oh god, it's so quiet. Is this the music? Shall I bring it up a bit? Or are we talking about something else? I am happy to make fixes and changes. I'm very much reading the chat, so let me know. Next thing we're getting is a Woody movie. Yeah. Pixar did have their sequel phase. Maybe there'll be the next level phase, you know? But yeah, all in all, this is another like classic middle ground movie. It's what I've personally found, but still very, very enjoyable. There was actually a really specific action scene though I did like. That one right there, where they're fighting a single robot, but they're with like all the team of rookies, so they keep messing up, and it's really enjoyable because Lightyear's like needing saving. He's being like dragged away, and it's really funky how like someone throws the gun at him, they miss, and they step on the gun. There's like all these extra tools he's trying to grab off the ground, but he's never quite reaching. It felt like a comedy skit. It was like so perfectly choreographed, where he's like, I can almost get this. No, all right. I can get this one. No, okay. Rely on the rookie. The rookie messed up. I really enjoyed that. I think that's probably like one of my favorite scenes. Just trying to like, just narrowly dodging all these like tools constantly. Oh, I thought it was like a good scene in the moment. There are good moments, highs and lows. There's a lot of downtime and like just story, but I don't mind that. I'm a boring person. Sonic, don't spam too much. Please. You might not have been here when Jackson did so. Oh, that's a bot. Yuck. Grr. Goodbye. I almost made that guy a moderator. Oops. Did I delete the wrong person? No. Okay. Whew. Whew, we're good. This chat needs moderation, goddamn. I do apologize. It is currently just me. Does anyone want to be a mod? Is there anyone here I can trust? A lot of you guys are new, you know? I'm a lot more familiar with my Twitch chat and like the recurring people there. So far, there's only been 2 streams, so I don't know who's the most dedicated. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, that would be pretty cool to have a moderator who is literally Sonic the Hedgehog. Though it's classic Sonic. Do I really want to trust them? Lemeep, Podo, Spiffy! Spiffy Dragon! I feel like I recognize that a lot more. Do I just make a leap on someone? You can trust Sonic, says Sonic. Okay. You could trust me, but I don't feel like it. Alright, Evergreen. I'll take that. Lemeep says, Daz, I made you art. That's pretty convincing. That's a good that's a good shout. I'll always take that. You can trust me, Daz. Yeah, I was in the last stream. You know what? Spiffy. I'm gonna put some faith in you. Spiffy Dragon 1 is now a moderator for your channel. Alright. Spiffy, your first rule is in. Literally on beat. There's a bot. Can you take him out? I don't know. I've never had a proper moderator before. I'm so used to doing it myself on such a smaller community. Get him, Spiffy! Get him! I assume there's like I just hit like the triple dots on the end and then it's like one of the options. I don't know if that'll work. This is where like Spiffy immediately gets taken out by like Wi-Fi. Get him! I'm keeping an eye. No one click or whatever. Oh, they haven't actually. Have they even got any? Oh, they're just posting emojis. Okay. The name themselves is the link, I guess. That's very strange. Also, the bot did leave, but the messages haven't been deleted. What's going on? Spiffy, have I just been abandoned by Spiffy? Alright, I will hide the bot. Oh, that didn't, oh wait, no, he might... Unhide user, okay. No, that was me. That was me. Spiffy, where you at? I don't have the options. Oh. So sorry, Spiffy. I will probably do some fixing in the behind the scenes. It might be I have to do like... There is like an access page for different like accounts on my YouTube channel. I'll have to work it out, don't worry. Spiffy, don't break anything while I'm gone. Like, don't touch too much. I'll see if I can give you like access to like moderating. That's so strange. YouTube moderating doesn't let you moderate at the beginning? Who knows? Who knows? He does indeed have the wrench, yes. Congratulations, Spiffy, anyway. Don't sorry if I stressed you in that moment. It's fine. YouTube is a bit of a weird system, isn't it? What do you think about Chris Evans in this role? I honestly didn't hate it. You get used to it almost immediately. Because he never says to infinity and beyond in the proper way. He just says it naturally, to infinity and beyond. Rather than and beyond kind of vibe. So it's like, it doesn't feel weird. It kind of just rolls in really nicely. I was absolutely fine with it. Absolutely happy and chappy with that. Yeah. That being said, this version of Buzz is a lot more brooding. In the prologue, I don't know if this counts as spoilers enough for you. I'll tell you about the prologue. This entire population you see is on one big ship. The big turnip-shaped ship. Dude, he named that big spaceship the turnip because it reminded him of the vegetable? This is Pikmin with the onion. Also the name of the spaceship. Oh my goodness. I gotta write that down. I'll remember it. This is literally Pikmin. Anyway, he flies that planet, that big turnip ship, and then eventually crashes it. And on it is all the people on it. They were all in cryo sleep, and then they have to live on this planet and build a way to leave. So the whole time he's brooding that he's made this major mistake that's ruining lives. They have to live on this planet and he can't get them out. And so he keeps trying and trying and trying. He's just a grumpy puss the entire time. But it's kind of interesting considering Buzz didn't really have a character in Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know? In 3, he gets reverted back into his Spanish version. In 4, he thinks of a voice inside of his head. 2, he fights against himself. 1, he is learning not to be a toy, you know? That's not even Buzz related. It's toy related, you know? So, very funky. Oh man, I might be on a bit of a delay if you guys are only just noticing the Pikmin point, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I like the turnip onion connection, huh? Buzz Lightyear reference in Pikmin 4. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Mid-game, mid-film for a... Actually, let's be honest, mid-film for a mid-game, if it ever comes out. Too many expectations at this point. Do you think Minions or Despicable Me, The Rise of Gru could be good like you used to say 2 years ago? We'll see. I had good impressions from the trailer. Haven't seen it since those 2 years. Toy Story 5, Mexican Buzz? Oh, maybe Toy Story 6. They'll do Spanish Buzz. You know? Just a Spanish twist on the spaceship. I want to see that. Sounds really good. Buzz really going through a lot. I mean, to be fair, he is. It's a very serious bit. Plus, there is a bit of that interstellar plotline. Some people get old way faster than Buzz expects, and there's like a real sort of up sort of vibe where it's like he's kind of grieving at that he's like missing life to a certain degree, which is a really interesting direction to take him. Oh, who are you? Get out of here! There you go, he's gone. Sorry, Spiffy. We'll get them at some point. We'll get you sorted. Now the bots just make me think of Spiffy. How do I ban this thing, right? So what I do is when I put up my mouse over the chat, I can press 3 dots on the end of the message, like on the far right, and you can like go to their channel, you can pin a message, you can remove their message, put them in timeout, or hide the user, according to what I can see, anyway. So, I don't know. Did the audience applause the kiss? So here's a thing, yes. Your answer is no, because there was literally 5 people in the cinema screen I went to. I don't know why. I went to a pretty central cinema on a Friday day, but it was the second viewing, so maybe... I don't know. There was me and my girlfriend in like the very center of the room, and then there was 3 people right at the front. So it wasn't a very noisy cinema, it was just silence. The kiss, however, was done as naturally and as tastefully as possible. It takes place within a montage. You see a montage of someone aging up, they get married, they have a kid, there is a gay kiss there in that moment. And that's it. It's so quick, it's so simple, it's just life goes on, this is what their life is like, move on. I think anyone that's insulted by it are just trying to be insulted by it, you know? You gotta be a real snowflake to not like that. Which is a shame as well, because obviously this film has been cancelled in several countries. Not cancelled, but, you know, blocked. But it's the best way, I think, so far that we have seen that kind of representation. There's also actually generally a lot of diversity in the cast. It's not just everybody's a white man in this story. Buzz obviously is, but like there's just a lot more diversity because it's a whole population here. So it's just really well done, I think. As best as it could be done, it was done. Who sits right at the front of cinemas? Yeah, I don't know. I must have had a right crink in the neck. Hey, actually, that's something that happens in this film. Chris Evans is a character in Scott Pilgrim, if you're not aware. And in it, he clicks his neck out. I'm pretty sure Buzz does the same at one point in this movie as like a reference to that, which is pretty funky. There's a handful of like Chris Evans references and Buzz references, obviously. Like in the trailer, you see he does like a karate punch, like chop to the cat. There it is, or it was about to be it, because he has the chopping motion as a toy. The plot line is kind of similar to Captain America, because Captain America gets frozen and then appears like 70 odd years later. Buzz Lightyear does time dilation and appears a little later in the future. Same plot. which is very funky. You can also see, even in this trailer, I haven't noticed it yet, but there's a point where you see the stars, you see space, and there's a constellation behind just about where I am of the lamp, the Pixar lamp. He's a constellation, which is very funky. I thought that was cool. I've yet to see A113 though, or the Pixar ball. So I don't know what's going on there. Even actually, there is a background character. The Toy Story aliens are visible on a shelf in this movie. Kind of doesn't make sense because they haven't been established until Toy Story 2 and they're not connected to Buzz Lightyear's universe, but hey, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. What did you think of Zurg? I enjoyed him. They took some interesting directions with him. We'll get to that in a little bit, though. Can you do a quick review of the entire story for me? Sorry, I'm late. That's alright. I'm going through like different little points to not be full-on spoilers. I'm avoiding spoilers for the most part at the moment. The film was enjoyable. It is fine. It is mid. It's not a classic. It's not a bad film. It is the mediocre mid Pixar films that we've been having the last 4 years. Turning Red was alright. Enjoyable. Good. Onward. That was very mid. Fine. Soul. It was mid. Pretty good. Luca, mid. Lightyear, mid. Maybe I'm a skeptic. Maybe I'm too old for Pixar now. I'm 25, man. I shouldn't be watching Pixar movies anymore. What am I doing in my life? But yeah, there you go. That's my super quick version before we get into all the other little bits. There is also like another line where Buzz is like, "Not today, Zurg!" Classic Toy Story line. Plugged that in there. Ooh. There are actually... Alright. We'll see. Is Zurg Buzz's father in this one? They actually make a... So this ain't a spoiler, right? They make a reference to the fact that he is the dad in Toy Story 2. Because Zurg, at some point, reveals himself in some form, right? And when he does, the first thing Lightyear says is, "Dad?" In a reference to how in Toy Story 2, he is the dad. In Toy Story 2 and 1, he's a big Star Wars parody, right? A little bit of a Star Trek Captain's Log. He's just generally parodious. In this, he is very much doing his own universe. I don't know if this counts too much as a spoiler. He's not the dad. He's not. He is somebody. There is like character to him, but he's not the dad. Right, I am at the end of my notes for non-spoiler territory. Let's keep chatting for just a little bit normally. If you have any questions to ask, I'll answer them. And then in a little bit, man, we've been going for an hour already. We will then go into spoiler territory. You'll know when I'm at spoiler territory when I have the big text up. Does that sound good to everyone? I hope that's a good spin on things. We'll see. We'll see. I want soldiers or spoilers. Well, you can get spoilers in a bit. We'll just, you know, gotta work on this runtime. Oh my god! Oh, I just realized, watch time goes mad on streams. It's so weird because obviously some people watch for like the whole 2 hours. That does amazing on YouTube. YouTube treats these streams like videos. They'll get less views because you're not there in the moment, but they get more watch time. It's very weird to work out. Anyway, I don't like many Pixar films. Don't at me. Fair enough, James. Everyone's cool to their opinions on this channel. I mean, I might shoot you down publicly on a video, but like, I'm not too fast. Oh god, there's another bot around here. What do you think you're doing? Get out of here. There we go. Sorry, I got him. Bit slow. Quite fitting, actually, considering obviously the enemies in this are all bot-like. I liked it, just wished everyone else did nowadays. What, Lightyear? Fair enough. Yeah. My girlfriend and I have very much the same opinion of, yeah, it was really enjoyable. There were a lot of really nice moments. We really liked socks. I'ma get naked one of these days. Okay, Spiffy. Right. I mean, I assume you do when you have a shower or a bath. Right? Okay. Do you find Zurg more menacing than how he was in the original? Yes and no. He's a lot bigger. He has like a whole crunchy step sequence in this. But he's also kind of general action. He's also got like a long arm that like splits out, which is kind of cool. But I do like how in Toy Story 2, he's stalking for a long time. In this, Zurg is after Buzz for a lot of the movie. But he's not constantly there, constantly getting closer. So I think the narrative is better for Toy Story 2, but visually, and in the moment, when he's not just being generic action villain, yeah, he's more intimidating. Yo, any other Easter eggs? A handful? I think, do I have Easter eggs in the spoiler territory? One of the Easter eggs I technically mentioned takes place in a post-credit scene. There's other lines that get mentioned. There is actually, oddly enough, a couple things missing. I don't remember Buzz having a stealth mode. In this, he has his suit, he presses a button on his suit and he goes invisible. Like the things in Fallout. I don't remember that. Also, his laser beam arm, not there. He has a gun with like a laser tracking thing on it. But, that's about it. Oh, there is one other thing. Faintly, spoiler, not really. You know how in Toy Story 1, he does like front flips over Zurg and then gets shot and like explodes into his second half? That doesn't happen in the movie. He doesn't get shot in half and die. But he does do the same front flip over Zurg in one of the action sequences. My god, how many bots? I'm suffering from success over here. They're all interested in me now. Ugh. What if Dinoco exists? I didn't spot it, but I don't remember Dinoco personally. What does everyone do post-credits now? That's a Marvel thing. I mean, hey, if it gets extra watch time, who knows? Okay, here's a note for you. If you do see this film, I couldn't find this anywhere, so I'm letting you know. There are 3 post-credit scenes. 3 of them. One of them right near the start, that even my people missed. That you then have to go through the entire credit sequence. No, is that right? Was that 2? Yeah. Yeah, there were 3, that's it. There's one at the beginning of the credits, basically. There's one right at the end of the credits. Then there's the Pixar logo, where the lamp comes in and switches off his light. And then there's another post-credit scene after the final Pixar logo. I was literally waiting so long in the cinemas, waiting for all these credits to go by after like 20 minutes. Very awkward, because it was literally just me. My girlfriend went to pee, and the staff were like edging around the door frame, but I knew there was one. And then by the time I finally started leaving after that post-credits, another one popped up. There are 3. Don't miss them. I'll get to them in the spoiler category. Don't miss them. It influences some of our future conversations. But yeah, there are 3. There's a mid one, a post one, a mid... a normal post-credits, then a mid-credit. No, there's a mid-credits, a post-credits, and a post-post-credits. Post-film credits. Post-this logo is done credits. I think they snuck it in because I don't know if they want to do what they did with it. I don't know. I like Buzz's smile when he looked at his suit. I don't know why. It looks kind of funny to me. I liked this one image we saw of Buzz looking at his suit, but someone edited it so he's completely nude. As if, like, he's... Ugh, I don't know. It really tickled me. How many good jokes are there in Lightyear? A good chunk. Socks is really good. Socks is S-O-X, by the way, I believe is his name. Socks jokes are really good. Taika Waititi has a load of jokes, and they're not very good. There's a lot more quippy. It's a lot more quippy at the beginning. I didn't like those too much. It's like 50-50. It's a right coin toss, I think. Pixar is doing stuff. They certainly are. I wish there was a link to the original Toy Story. Yeah. I had an idea for a... Hello, Kazuchi. I finally see you. There is a post-credits they didn't do that I wished they did do. I thought they should have done. But oh well. Are there any fart jokes? No. That's a plus. People say that mid is a bad thing. However, it's just fine. Bad people shouldn't be called mid. They should be called garbage humans because that's what they are. They are not nice. Yeah, actually, I agree. It doesn't even have to be mid in regards to people. Yeah, I think mid is fine. I think it's okay to say mid. So, I agree. Has Daz watched the Garfield movie? Yep, I've seen both. Maybe I'll make a video on them one day. Thanks so much for reading my suggestions so much. Not a problem. I'm perceptive when it comes to reading text on a screen for the most part. How about poop jokes? Nope. No poop jokes. You're good. No toilet humor, from what I can remember. There was a part that I really thought someone should swear. There's like a really good joke that I like a mini twist, and I was like, if anyone's gonna drop an F-bomb, it's that guy, and that's hilarious. I just had to hold down the side of the comment. Oh, you did one, did you? Oh, sweet. Good stuff. Why didn't they keep Tim Allen as Buzz's voice? I think it's to make it clear that it's a different vibe. Disney aren't on bad terms with Tim Allen as far as I'm aware, because he's in a Disney Plus show. He's in like the Santa Claus movie or something. Something's going on. Nice glasses, thank you. They're growing on me a bit. I think they fit me quite well. I'm quite happy and chuffed with those. Don't mind me. Choking on some blackcurrant. Hello, Jelson. What's your least favorite Disney movie? That's DreamWorks. I'm not sure. Hello. No, I'm good so far. Still got one there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my least favorite one is. Sorry. Do you want to see the sequel with the aliens as the villain? The ones with the claw? That could be cool. But I don't know how interesting that'll be, considering all they say is the claw. What kind of headphones are those? Good question. I grabbed them off Amazon real quick, I think. They're like No, they can't be Razer. I don't know. Read that logo. That logo. That's the one. It was very easy to grab. It is in fact Encanto. Was that my least favorite? Oh, okay. The pen was my favorite character. Yeah, there is a pen. I thought the pen would do a lot more things. I thought the pen would have been like some part of fuel coil they needed at one point, but no. What can you do? Buzz. Right. Razor. It was Razor. Oh, okay. Cool. Has Daz watched No Time to Die? Nope. Haven't seen it. What's your favorite Pixar film? The Incredibles. But the best one, to me, I think Coco is a better movie. But I like The Incredibles a lot. Please, can you shout me out? Hello, Tentastic. Sorry, Charlie. I saw the opportunity. I figured I would. I think the animation of the characters in the background don't work very well together. Well, I am green screened in. I'm sorry to say. You know, Buzz's face, I can't even touch it. I have my limitations. Could be worse. I had this design, but it's just me. I didn't even put myself any. I'm just in the way. I know you're talking about the actual movie, but I figured I'd have a bit of fun with it. Oh, hold on. What if I... That's very misaligned. We'll go with it. Can you reach over here? Yeah, you can. Oh, look at that. Look at those fingers. I'm behind the finger. Oh, mostly behind the fingers. We'll take it. I'm seeing this movie today? Alright. Okay, cool. What's your favorite scene in Lightyear? It's the one where they're fighting one robot really badly. All the rookies aren't good at fighting. They keep narrowly missing tools. That's my favorite. Do you think they'll ever return to the quality of their 2000s movies? I think so, but I think it will be like 1 or 2. I don't think they're aiming for it anymore. I think their like goals have changed. And because of that, I don't think they're trying to be the best at what they are. They're not trying to be a classic anymore. So, occasionally, yes, but by default, no. Ah, I love a green screen, man. How does this look? What happens if I do this? Oh! Oh! Oh, okay then. Bye-bye. Never done that before. I was curious. What's your opinion on 28 Days Later? Man, I should go see that movie. That's my opinion. Are you going to watch Minions 2? It releases in 2 weeks. Yes! However, I will be in America at the time. Here's a question for you. Anyone from America? Because I will be in LA for the next 2 weeks. Fun fact, because I haven't announced this yet. I'll announce it properly on my review. I'm going to VidCon this year. YouTubers go to VidCon. I grew during lockdown, so now I can go to LA and go to VidCon. So if anyone's going, let me know. Bump into me on the street. Also, or not on the street, preferably in the hallways. I'll be scared on the street. Same with Anime Expo. If any of you are a little bit more weeby instead, I'll also be going there because I'm there for the whole 2 weeks. If you go to Disneyland in between Anime Expo or VidCon, maybe you'll find me. Never been to America since doing YouTube properly, so I'll be very curious. Where is most of your audience? America. So keep an eye out. I will be mostly looking like this. Or follow me on Twitter, and you'll see what I look like more I'll be updating a little bit more. If you want, come say hi. I swear I am not scary. I will be more scared of you than you are me. But I'll take the ego boost for everyone that does recognize me. So think of it that way. If you're ever nervous, I would hate if someone was too nervous to approach me, because I am not a scary dude. I swear. I'm the one that's scared. All right, America's scary. We'll see. I'm not from America. I'm from New Hampshire. That feels like a pun. Feels like a trap. I'm from Canada. Okay. If you're going to LA, Daz, you need a mask because the air quality regularly gets to dangerous levels. Don't worry. I always have masks on me anyway for asthmatic reasons. I'm not very good around cigarette smoke, so I wear those when I'm around cigarette smoke. Let me change music because it will let me. Oh, sure. We'll go back to Heaven Rhythm Heaven Fever. America is overrated, sure. I'm from Scotland. Okay. Didn't know. I thought Sonic was from Japan, but we'll take it. Or San Francisco. America does obviously have its issues, but I would very much like to go. I'm hoping to meet some, also some industry people, like connect with some professionals. Because I grew in lockdown, I haven't really properly gone to conventions. I only started recently. So this will be my first proper networking event. It'd be cool to meet other creators. So we'll see. I'm a scared little introverted boy anyway, but you never know. I'm in Wales. Ah, I see. Have you seen Jurassic Park Dominion? If so, what do you think? No. So I don't know. Sorry. Jurassic Park hasn't hooked me. I've heard good things about it though. So I don't know. I've never been to the UK. Ah. I'm not sure I'd consider it, but maybe. It's got events, it's got some things. I live in Glasgow. Ah. I know Edinburgh, I'm afraid. I understand Edinburgh. I thought I was in Germany this whole time. I want to live in Iceland. Not a bad shout. I've considered that sometimes. Hello, Crispy. Whoa, a Daz stream. I haven't been to one yet. Welcome. I am Buzz Lightyear. There he is. And now it's me again. We've been discussing Lightyear this whole time. I have in the background. I'll show you. Don't worry. What screen am I on? This one. Not this one. Where are we? Hold on. No, oh, it's this one. I've had in the background all this, the trailer of Lightyear going on as we talk about reviewing it, basically. Getting some non-spoiler thoughts so far. We're about to go into spoiler territory. But for now, let's just chat. When people want to hear spoiler chat, I want you to, in full caps, chat out spoiler, and then we will stop where we're talking. And when enough people do it, we'll talk spoiler Lightyear. Until then, just talk real life, or whatever's going on. I live on Mars. Alright, Spiffy. I'll take that in mind. Will you review my childhood, aka Ninjago? Maybe. You mean the movie that came out like 5 years ago? Maybe. I'm seeing a handful of spoilers. Can I be a mod, please? We don't have enough bots, and my moderators don't have the powers fully to block people yet, so we'll see. When will you review Lightyear? I'm doing it right now, bud. But I'll be releasing a actual review in condensed video essay form on Wednesday. So there we are. Just before we begin the spoilers, did you like the movie? I did. It's mid. It's fine. It's enjoyable. It's not a classic, essentially. You know? we'll save the speculative theory parts for the spoiler talks. So we'll time that out for now. Ninjago won't stop making new seasons. They're like the Simpsons at this point. Oh, really? To what extent does Lightyear deviate from the Pixar formula? Because that's my big gripe with Pixar films nowadays. Too formulaic. Well, it's an action film, is the thing. Are Pixar films really action? Like, I don't know what kind of formula you're talking about. It's pretty generic, but I'm not sure if I'd say generic like a Pixar movie is, you know? Favorite DreamWorks film? Shrek 2. Sorry. Well, if the spoilers are coming, I do think I'll wait for the comprehensive vid on video on Wednesday, so I have time to see it. That's absolutely fair, Crispy. Don't worry. We will be streaming sometime in July next. Although, if you want to see an actual Daz stream that's a little bit more intimate and small scale, come check us out Monday the 20th. There it is, where we're streaming on Twitch. Same name, still DazzReviews, but it will be on Twitch. Give it a look. We'll be playing some movie game, probably. This music is a vibe, not gonna lie. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my my vibes. Now, hey, I doubt... Is there anyone here that's not... Hell yeah. I'll see you on the 20th. Is there anyone here who's not subscribed on YouTube? Because if you aren't, do it. But I assume you are if you've gotten access to this stream. But also if you do, you'll get an alert. So subscribe. I think you're all fine. But just curious. Daz, what made you start YouTube? A trailer for a game I liked came out, and no one spotted a thing that I spotted. So I was like, the internet needs to know this thing I found. Hell yeah. I knew it worked. I knew asking for subs makes subs work. That's why I do it every video. It's the formula. Daz, have you ever watched the channel Boomerang? Yes! That was my childhood, partially. Along with Jetix and Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and Disney Channel. It's great. I don't know where they are now. Are you going to watch the movie? No. I've already seen it. In the future, we will probably continue doing these kind of discussion streams. I'm still pathing the way at the moment. When a new movie comes out, if I'm available, I will stream it. How soon do you want a stream like this? So I've started streaming the evening that the film came out in my region. But obviously, a lot of you guys are in a time zone that's before me, so you haven't even had a chance to see the film yet. Would a better time have been one day later, just tomorrow, or would you rather wait until like Monday or like a week until we discuss a new movie? I'd like to get your opinions, as I'm an experiment with each film as we go, basically. That's what I'm always doing, paving the way, trying new things. Evergreen, you can try and unsub and resub, but I'm afraid it doesn't work. I've seen it before. Silver Radio, you're not subscribed? And you haven't popped up yet? That's cruel. What's your opinion on the Overwatch The Wastelander short? I don't think I've seen it. I didn't know there was another short. This is a good time? Yeah. How would you feel if Pixar then decided to make a Woody's Roundup movie? I'll watch it. And then we'll see. It's still nice to get more Pixar content, I guess. I would like them every Friday or every other Friday. Okay. Well, there's not always a movie to come out for a Friday. Is Friday best? Because it's Friday today, and a lot of people haven't been able to see the movie. But then I upload on a Saturday. Stream on a Sunday? What about a Sunday stream? That's a thought. A day or two later would be good, yeah. Or I rearrange uploads to be Friday again, and then I stream on a Saturday? I don't know. What's better, Boss Baby or the B-Movie? B-Movie. B-Movie is so quotable. So many fun moments. Daz, any opinions on Ben 10, the original? I didn't like it as a kid. Wasn't that fussed. But, I was probably a little bit too old for it at that point. What's your favorite biscuit? Digestive. I'm a boring person. What's your favorite video game? Pikmin 2. Or Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. Or Twilight Princess. Or, there are modern classics, aren't there? Like Undertale. Rhythm Heaven Fever's pretty good, I hear. And I do hear. Saturday or Sunday streams sound fun? Okay. At the beginning of July, or sometime near the first week of July, I'll be uploading a new schedule, you know, like this whole thing. Keep an eye on it on our Twitter, and I'll post it so you'll know when we're streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And I'll probably plug it in any future streams. I might schedule some Sunday streams. What's your least favorite school subject? Art. I hated art. I'm very unartistic. I spent 6 lessons carving into, like, doing a carving lesson. And in the 6 lessons, in the 6 hours, I made a dent. I just couldn't carve. It was awful. And art teachers hated me. They thought I was lazy. I was just incompetent. And I hate the smell and the dust in art rooms. Awful. My girlfriend's an artist, so she won't like that opinion. But you like jazz, Daz? I sure do. Has Daz watched LS Mark on YouTube? I have a little bit, yeah. We follow each other on Twitter, but we haven't really connected that much because we both do our own different things. I'm going to start a petition for B-Movie 2. There was... The creators were thinking about it, making a B-Movie 2, because B-Movie 1 was so ironically successful. Is this a live stream for the movie? It's a review. It's a discussion. We are meant to be discussing the movie, you're right. I've just been chatting. Is that okay with people? I'm a little worried to get into the spoilery talks, because I know a bunch of people will hop off, but at the same time, I think we've had enough of a conversation at this point. So let's move on, shall we? Is there a cringy moment in Lightyear that isn't a spoiler? I don't remember any major cringy stuff, so I think we're good on that front. That being said, let us now transition back over. I have pressed the wrong button. Bam! There it is. Let's switch up to spoiler talk. If anyone doesn't want to be spoiled, now's your chance to leave. Because obviously, we're going there. Alright? I hope you've had a nice chat. We'll be streaming again on the 20th. Otherwise, it will be like middle July that we next stream on YouTube. Because I am away doing VidCon. If I see you, come say hi. If not, I'll upload it a few times. Does that sound good? Alrighty. Goodbye, half of you. It was lovely having a chat with you. Now let me find an appropriate song. Sad, people are leaving. It happens. Oh, I don't need another Pokemon song. Can you make the spoilers better? Be smarter. As in, like, don't infer the direct spoilers? Because I want to talk about some things. I'm not sure I can do that. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Welcome, Obsessed with Glitchcore. If you're afraid of spoilers for Buzz, let me know. Or no, don't let me know. Just I'm afraid it's... You have to catch me another time. You can also watch the VODs. The VOD is available on our channel after this stream. All stream VODs are, so enjoy. Lamau, no one is leaving. Sweet, I'll take it. The watch time is so good. Mwah. Okay, where do you guys want to start? Do you want the messaging? Do you want Zerg? Do you want the timeline? Do you want predictions that I thought were going to happen that didn't happen? Do you want general spoilers? Or do you want to talk about the post-credits? Those are all the sections I've got. What do you want? What do you want? Buzz sees the bugs fly at him and asks, they fly now? Zerg, 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 Zerg. Okay. Alrighty. I hope no one took to heart too soon that one Thomas guy in chat, because he posted spoilers and it wasn't of a speculative kind. You see, Zerg is in fact a person that we know. Woody. I'm joking. He's not Woody. But wouldn't that be great? Oh, like Tom Hanks comes pulling out that suit? No. But he is... he is Buzz Lightyear from the future. Weird. Wacky. He does... Zerg should have been Woody? Maybe. Buzz does say when he releases the suit, Dad? And it's an old, kind of frail version of Buzz. The idea being that he is Buzz who had worked out time travel and gone back to this point. I meant make the spoilers smaller. Oh, sure, a little bit. But then it's kind of like, how about that? How about that? That'll be fine. So he looks like his dad? I mean, kind of. We never see what his dad looks like. Either way, it's a refreshing spin on things, because obviously, it's less of a Star Wars parody, which is nice. Did not expect that at all. I'm so sorry if this is how you learn about the movie, but maybe you'll find it more enjoyable. I'd like to watch this movie maybe a second time to spot some things. We'll see. I thought it would have been really cool if they had Zurg voiced by Tim Allen here. Imagine the original voice actor of Buzz pops out as the second version of Buzz running around. It is not the case, unfortunately. It is, not Josh Brolin, James Brolin or something like that. It's another Brolin. And that's how they go. I like that I figured out how to get rid of people and now that bot from earlier won't come back. Typical. That's how it is, Spiffy. I guess they know there's a moderator now. I guess Buzz is Buzz's father. I mean, I guess to a certain degree. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. It's basically the same plot twist as Lego Movie. Yeah. Yeah. It's Pikmin plus Interstellar plus Lego Movie 2. Interesting. Why don't we like the new one, bro? As in the new Buzz? Or who knows? What was that about? I just got to ask, how does that work? Buzz lives long enough to become his own villain. So, here's how it works, right? The Buzz we are watching... Oh, God, how do you explain this? They don't actually explain this, but you can work it out. A lot of people will be confused. It's almost a multiverse story, okay? Because... How do I explain this? The Buzz we're watching isn't the first Buzz, right? Does that kind of make sense? Old Buzz... Oh, God, how do I explain? Old Buzz goes far off into the future to avoid the people because they don't want to... They want to give up on leaving the planet. He then learns how to time travel. God, this sounds stupid. Spiffy, now's your chance. Get on them. I'll believe you. I believe you, Spiffy. And Buzz goes back in time to before when normal Buzz arrives back after doing some attempt of a time travel thing. And then, nice one, Spiffy. Beautiful. There's 2 of them? Wow. Crazy. They're all coming in now. Because Buzz changed events slightly before when Buzz returned, this Buzz now is able to experience things slightly differently to what old Buzz does. God, this is hard to explain. But essentially, he goes way off into the future, gets old, learns how to time travel, and comes back. And what Buzz wants to do is he wants to go even further back, but he's run out of fuel, so that he can erase getting crashed on the planet in the first case, because that mistake is haunting Buzz, right? However, in doing part of the job, young Buzz then gets to experience this future where his partner is now the granddaughter that he's with at the same age, and then learns that actually they are happy to have lived. They got to live a life. They don't want their lives erased to forget this mistake on the planet. They still mattered because they still got to live and exist. Oh, God, that was yeah. But it's basically, they don't explain that that's why things change. It just sort of explains that he went back in time and now there's 2 Buzzes. And they also lived slightly, their lives aren't the same. What Buzz is going through in this movie, old Buzz has not experienced. He's experienced his own side thing. Also, there's an old version of Socks with one eye, which is very fun. Basically the same character. This is very confusing. I think it's because I tried to explain it. And that's why they don't explain it in the movie. But Zurg is old Buzz. That's it. That's all that you need to know. They don't actually touch on Zurg very much. They don't really go into what he does for very long. You just hear what he did, what he wants, and that's it. They don't go into how he did things, what his other opinions are, anything else. So it's just one of those things. Buzz is Palpatine. Totally, yeah. And then old Buzz wants to go backwards in time to erase everything. Buzz wants to then realizes, oh, actually, these people are happy how they are. We should let them live. We shouldn't erase them. They mattered even for not succeeding in the mission they originally wanted to do. But there you go. Is the movie really bad or good, but reviewed bomb because of the gay scene, which is, I think, mostly I don't like because they're ruining a movie about a stellar character? I think it's a mixed review. It's just a mid-film, but there are obviously a lot of haters. I'd be surprised if it's actually being review bombed. That's a shame. The internet sucks. It doesn't deserve to be review bombed. But there you go. How is this movie overall? Yeah. Since the gay scene seems to get people upset for no reason, there isn't even, like, it's not even a gay scene. It's a gay shot. And that's it. You watch as there's like an interstellar montage of Buzz doing a test to get fast enough to leave. But every time he tests, it takes him 4 minutes, it takes the world 4 years. So he keeps grinding it again and again, and everyone ages up, and he watches his partner in crime age up, get married to another girl, have a kid, presumably surrogacy. They kiss as they're doing like the 40-year anniversary for themselves. The son's growing older. You witness the whole shebang. But that's it, you know? There you are. James, I don't know what you... James, you're fine. Chat's not dying. They're not telling you to chat less. Don't worry. If anything, it's people leaving for spoilers, which is absolutely fine. Do you think this movie is worse than Luca or better? Luca was enjoyable, but it's also kind of forgettable. They're probably about the same, I would probably say. I honestly thought it was a reference to Star Wars because Zurg was Buzz's father when I was a kid in Toy Story 2. Now Buzz is Rey and Palpatine. It was a Star Wars parody in Toy Story 2. That was it. Weird how the kiss scene was hyped up as a huge moment but turned out relatively minor. I don't think it was hyped up by Pixar. It was hyped up by the internet freaking out. It doesn't even need to be hyped up. It's just a normal moment of life that some people have. Some people have lives. Post-credits next? Let's get into it. Sure. Because that's the... Actually, no. Yeah, pretty much. The multiverse thing was what I kind of blunked on. Is they don't really explain why there's two Buzzes. They don't answer many questions. It just sort of happens. You accept it. You move on. But essentially, the idea is because a Buzz would originally get arrested when he comes back from his last test. And then he escapes, goes into the future and time travels. But because... old version of him did time travel back to that point, he basically changed the welcoming party so that Buzz doesn't get arrested anymore. And because Buzz doesn't get arrested, he meets the rookies, he learns their lives, he gets along with them, he doesn't want to erase them anymore. Whereas old Buzz never got to meet them, blazes along in his own little path, in his own little stubborn, isolated way, and wants to delete everyone because he's completely detached from the environment. There you are. That's what I wanted to say there. Any YouTubers you recommend? Depends what you're into. I watch very different YouTubers depending on different phases of the moon, if it half feels like. I've been watching a lot of Quarry footage. I always like Tio's game, but I like that. Like, I watch a lot of streamers. I watch a lot of gaming streamers, which is not necessarily my video essayist background, so I don't entirely have all the options for you. Spiffy, you're putting in the work. I appreciate it. I don't know why there are so many. Oh, you got there first. Can you? Yeah, I was trying it as well. Do you think Lightyear 2 can happen? Let's talk about some post-credit scenes, shall we? So, let's skip ahead a bit. There are 3 of them, as we mentioned earlier. There's a mid-credit scene, there's a post-credit scene, and there's a post, the end of the film reel is basically chittering away, and there's a credit scene there, right? The very first one is some dumb fun. There is a lieutenant. You sort of see him there. He's like the guy in a bunch of stripes. He has one goal in mind. He gets to the point when he's in charge after like decades of time passing. He says, I don't want to leave this planet anymore. Forget this mission. We'll arrest you, Buzz, if I can get my hands on you. We're going to build a laser field over this city we built to protect us from everything else. We'll just stay in defense mode, live happy lives here. That's it. And he does. For a while, Buzz is running around, and there is a laser shield protecting the city so they can't even get around. They can't get to the ship to fly away and all this. In the very end, it's a clip of him inside his office, hands behind his back, happy chappy, going, laser shield. Because a bug comes flying in, that this planet is infested with bugs, comes in, gets zapped by the laser, guy doesn't have to do anything. He's happy, defense is good, that's it. Just a little fun, dumb fun. Not worth your time. But that is also on the shelf of his office. Very nice, Spiffy. On the shelf of his office is where you see the aliens from Toy Story 2, which is very funky. Nice little reference there. Which Buzz do you think is the best? That was a good question. They're both kind of bland. I like this Buzz. I like Chris Evans' Buzz a bit more, I think. We must all thank Spiffy. Indeed. Thank you, Spiffy, for you have blessed us with your ban hammer. We appreciate you all fighting the good fight. Right, second post-credits is another dumb fun. It's alright. There's another character I haven't mentioned this whole time. They're not very interesting. It's another robot called Derek. They are basically like one big Siri joke. It's like, I can't understand you. Let me find you Google Maps. You need to go here, to go here, to go here, to go here. Wait, no, that's wrong. Sorry. Let me back up. You need to go here, to go left, to go here, and then hold on. Where am I? Let me restart this. You are here. Are you here? You are here. You need to go here. And it's like that. There's a sequence where he does that, and the whole rest of the team leave him behind because he can't work out Google Maps. He's just a bit of a malfunctioning robot. You then, after all these 20 minutes of slow credits, you see him again, and he's still doing the map thing, and he turns around being like, guys, and that's that one. Dumb fun. And then the very, very super final, ultimate secret, post credit scene number 3. Would you like to see that? In this one, Zurg is in it. Zurg is killed in this movie. Alright? Spoiler territory, you are in the zone. You've been given your warning. In this, Zurg is like falling down in space. Buzz is falling down in space. Other Buzz is falling down in space. Old Zurg gets like this super fuel crystal, which is what Buzz has been fighting for this whole time. This crystal will get them to leave if he can only leave. However, young Buzz realizes, not the point. We don't need to leave. We don't need to erase everyone and travel through time. Let's just live with the mistakes we've made, face reality, make the best of what we got. We matter no matter what we do. We don't need to erase our mistakes. So he gets the gun, shoots the fuel cell, and old Zurg explodes away. Bam! Dead villain. kind of intense. Buzz literally kills himself. He shoots himself, but forwards. That's the ending. That's the happy ending. Enable green screen mode again, Daz. It's funny. Sure, I'll give you a little bit of that. However, that is not the end of the plot line. Well, it is, but it's the post credits has a little bit more. What's this one? I don't like that one. This one? That one's not very fun. This one! Plug me in that one. There we go. Very big head. How's that sound? So the post credits is you see Zurg floating out in space, just kind of flying away. His robot shell completely inactive. It zooms in on his eyes, and they beam up red again. He lights up. Zurg is still alive. There is an indication. There is a thread of a possibility that they will continue Lightyear as a franchise. That is real. He still lives. Maybe it's so that, he doesn't actually die in a Pixar movie. Or it's a franchise. I don't know what to think about that. Zurg always comes back. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. He might even say destroy Buzz Lightyear in the middle of the movie. Like as in, destroy Buzz Lightyear, destroy Buzz... I'm not sure, maybe. But there you are. Very, very funky. So, those are the 3 post-credits scenes. Is Buzz behind me? Oh, he is. There he is. Oh, that's funky. Oh, I get it. Zurg was trying to save Scum, but the problem is that he would have erased some people from existence. Yes. Because at this point, 80 years have passed, and, Buzz's young partner in crime has a granddaughter, has a family, finds and meets their wife, who they wouldn't have met if they weren't marooned on the planet. They were never destined to meet until this planet thing. That was the point. They lived entire lives after all this time. Why delete it all, basically? Yeah. Now, there are some other spoiler things I would like to mention over the time. I kind of said, actually, the messaging. Deal with your mistakes, accepting that everybody matters, living with the reality that you're given. I did think, though, what was quite fun is that I thought the humans were going to become Zurg originally. Because the humans' population, it's just a bunch of frozen scientists that live on this city. They make it work. And when Buzz leaves for the final time to really test it, he's not allowed to test it anymore. They're like, oh, it's been enough time. We're giving up this mission. Don't try and test anymore. And he does one more bonus test. But when they chase him before as he's running to get this test done, I feel like my camera's starting to glitch. I think it's overheating. the soldiers are the robots. The big, beefy robots with, like, guns running? That's the humans. I was like, oh no. Is Star Command slowly developing to become Zurg as more decades pass, as time passes? But no. No, it didn't happen. So, there you are. But I thought it was very cool. I also expected, there's a rookie at the very beginning. There's Buzz, there's the partner, and then there is this rookie who's failing all the time. And he's like, oh, I hate rookies, for his character arc later. I thought the rookie would have been Zurg, because, like, he's the guy that constantly gets shot down. He's like the syndrome of the plotline. The butt of all the jokes, and then he just doesn't appear again. Doesn't age up. He just dies, I guess. I don't know. Would have been interesting to see. Was Chris Evans a better actor than Tim Allen? This character's a lot more grounded, so they're probably on different, kind of on the same length, I would say. If this movie is mid, the sequel might be great. Things tend to go that way. Depends on the sequel, but yeah, absolutely, I could see that. Yeah. Who's the most Chad? Buzz, new Buzz, or old Buzz? I don't know if any of them do anything particularly chatty, to be honest. Toy Buzz is far more chatty. Have you seen the flips he does in that race car track? Perfect. Meat bread meat is the only way to go. Yep, there's a brief sequence about how they reverse sandwiches after all this time for some reason. What do you think of their designs? It's alright. Not too fussed. I'm leaving now. Alright then, General W. Enjoy your win in some other place. Come join for another stream if you're up for it. Right. Final little collection of notes I have is some general spoilers for you. There are other elements to Toy Buzz that you do see. Some of them appear in the movie, some of them don't. Buzz tapping his belt to float as like a shield ball. That does not exist. I was very disappointed. Stealth mode appears in this movie. I don't remember it as a toy form. Maybe because they can't make invisible toys. I guess that makes sense. But his wingsuit does appear. His wings pop out right at the end in space. That was fun. I kind of wish they could have done something slightly more with it because I was kind of waiting for it and then it just sort of happens. But that's fine. There was a genuine, real grieving moment when his partner in crime at the beginning dies of old age. It's the Up intro. He literally doesn't age and he witnesses everyone else around him die, which is very intense. It was a very good, well shot with him just like standing grieving, looking at this hologram that she left him, saying, you know, I know you won't be here next time I go. You're not going to arrive for another 2 years. I'm dying. It was really sad. Really, really good. I really like that. Actually, you know, really emotional. Very Up. We do love a little bit of sadness. How about the humor? Humor's okay. 50-50. Socks is great. Taika Waititi isn't. Hello, Red Penguin. I hope you don't mind all these spoiler territories you're in. But no, it was still also, though, happy that even though she died of old age and Buzz is, like, ridden with guilt because he's the one that crashed them all here, she's had a long and happy life, and that's something he slowly starts to come around of. She doesn't mind being here. She's happy. She met the love of her life because of these circumstances. She was content. Only Buzz is discontent, and only he's actually suffering because everyone else is fine. It's been decades. They're used to it, you know? I missed the rest of the scene, but I gotta get to see the rest of it. Alright, Asho, welcome. Don't worry, it will be appearing in VOD form after the stream is done. Do be aware, we're talking about spoilers at this point, so you might want to come back later, depending on how you feel about if you've seen it or not. Oh, something I really like, at the finale sequence, everything's happy-chappy. He's hired in with Star Command again, you know, whatever. And they give him a new ship, and the ship is indeed the ship that is the cardboard box shape from Toy Story 1. Beautiful. It's a bit clunky looking. It's shaped like cardboard. But I was like, oh, mwah, there it is. There's that cardboard ship. Because none of these ships you see in the main thing. In the trailer, you never see an accurate ship. Like, that's not his cardboard ship. So I was very happy to see that. That was a nice, like, ending thing there. Ugh. Good reference, yes. A lot of Buzz references, always enjoyable. I picked up most of them, most of the Toy Story lines. There is no John Ratzenberger. John Ratzenberger has stopped voice acting in Pixar movies. He stopped voice acting in general. His last roles were in 2020. He was in Onward. He wasn't in Luca. He wasn't in Soul. He wasn't in Turning Red. He wasn't in this, which is very shameful. This is indeed Ocarina of Time music. Hopefully I'm not getting too badly copyrighted, because I do realize this is copyrighted. I'm going to switch this out now so that I don't get destroyed. I would really like to monetize this VOD, please, but I don't know. Actually, what am I talking about? I got $50 out of this already. I should be more than happy. That might be spoiler territory. But there you are. Sonic! Yes! Beautiful! We'll take it. Alright, none of those. Cool. The cast in general for this movie was really, really small. Trust me, I went through like 10 minutes of credits. There were like 10 main character voice roles, and that was it. I don't know if they reused a bunch or just no one talks. You don't see all the population scientists in the background. There were so few voice actors. It was very interesting. But oh well. And then the final other thing, kind of a criticism on the whole plotline. Apparently that's my last point. There are a lot of simplicities in this film. Buzz is never shot down for the fact that he crashes an entire population into this planet. No one ever says, oh, actually, we do kind of blame you for this ruining our lives, never being able to see our families again, dying of old age. No one is upset with Buzz, which I feel is a little inaccurate. It's so that Buzz gets his own guilt and has to deal with it, and then learns that it's okay, but like, also it's kind of not okay. No one blames Buzz, which is weird. Also though, if you think about it too hard, like, Zurg goes back in time to get young Buzz, but he doesn't seem to be there. He's not there when Buzz reappears, but he should know exactly when he reappears because he's already done it himself. So like, why is he not there when he has to find out that Buzz exists and then follows it? It's a whole shebang. But yeah, and with all that, I'm basically done with all the other things. Oh, there's teleporting in this. That's pretty cool. There's like a little, like a Sombra from Overwatch. You press a button, you teleport back to a ship. And I find there's a cool moment where like they drop a switch on itself and it keeps teleporting back on, lands on it. It's good fun. But yeah, there you are. That is about all I have to say about Lightyear. With that in mind, has anyone not seen this film and just wanted to hear the spoilers? Is it true Socks dies? Yo! Ness! Old Socks does. Old Socks saves Buzz and is like, I prefer young Buzz over old Buzz, and then Zurg stamps on him. So, technically, yes. Have you made any videos discussing the Mitchells vs. Machines? I have. It's on DazzReviews 2. I don't know why I think it's because I wanted to discuss it casually, like a stream like this. Look up DazzReviews 2 Mitchells vs. Machines. I should have made a main video about it, but I didn't. Absolutely. Check that out. We'll see. Wait, does he actually die? Socks gets stamped on, yeah. It's just robot. It's like, I saved you. And then it's another fight scene against Zurg. Anyway, with all that, we are done with our discussions. Oh, well, I guess I'll keep spoilers on show for the last little bit in case anyone wants to mention any other things. Yeah. And then I guess, yeah, let's end in 5 minutes. Let's have a general chat. Anything else? Anything else on mind? For the last 5 minutes, let's have a chat. This is good. I'll tell you what. This was a very enjoyable stream. I'm not used to doing just chatting streams, which is essentially what this is. But it's been very enjoyable overall. Rip Socks. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Wait, does Buzz not try to rebuild him? Buzz doesn't know how to. Buzz is given the cat. But he does have his own cat from his timeline. That one sticks around. So that's all good. Even give him a little Lightyear suit, which is very nice. Try a review on some films from Blue Sky. Very valid point. Yes. Yes. I'll add it to the list. Have you ever defeated the Ender Dragon? No, but I survived an army of Endermen, so that's pretty sweet. How does Buzz act in the movie and how do you think of him? He acts grounded, normal, stubborn, enjoyable. Dazz Lightyear. Thanks, I'll take that. Hell yeah. I should have named myself Dazz Lightyear. Oh well. I guess I'm mod now, didn't expect this, but I like doing this. Sweet, Spiffy. If at any point you want to give up, that's also absolutely fine. Just let me know in chat and I'll unmod you. Don't worry, no stress. Thank you for helping with the bots. That's incredibly helpful. I might also, over time, as more bots roll in, because you had to do it with a handful. And I guess also, if anyone like says anything rude, I'll also put you on that. But we might get some more mods over time. I won't add one every stream. That will get very crazy very quick. But thank you so much, Spiffy, for helping out. Let me know. You know, or even DM me on Twitter if you really want to have a direct conversation about it. I'll allow it in this circumstance. Have you watched The Amazing World of Gumball? I've watched the occasional episode, which is quite enjoyable. Yeah, absolutely. Have you done Studio Ghibli? I did a video essay on Nausicaa. That's my favorite Ghibli movie. My first ever video essay, so I was very nervous about it all. But it was good. It was a good time, I tell you what. Can't reach. Hold on. I have a stand-up table. That's what this is doing. There we are. And then make it go up again. Perfect. Oops. What the fuck? You bumping on something? It's bumping on something. Huh. No, you're not. Okay, weird one. Who killed Socks? Zerg did. Zerg stepped on him with a giant, big, beefy feet. Anyway, there we go. No more spoiler talk. I've not got the spoiler text on screen anymore. Let's just chat normal for the last couple minutes. So when's the next stream so I can pop on and do the royal duties of the mod? So we only have scheduled so far June. That's the June schedule. But in July, when July starts, I'll release a new one of these. I'm now going on holiday in the US for 2 weeks, so there's not going to be a stream for a while. But these 2 streams I've done this month have been incredibly helpful to learn. Everyone's still learning the YouTube algorithm, and I'm very much just like experimenting as I go. There will be more in July. From the 2nd week onwards, I'll make some sort of graphic up, post it on social media, and I'll let you know. Or at the very least, hit the bell for the YouTube channel, and you'll get pinged for any releases and streams, or come and join the Discord. If you want to see fan art, if you want to make fan art, come give it a look. We have, let's just do it like this. We have a Discord. Come give it a look. Like, here it is. Here's some fan art that people made. Very, very funky and cool. I like them a lot. That is not me, but we'll take it. If you want to have a chat with me, there's options to do here. You want to have a discussion, suggestions, you can plug them in. Chat with other people. This is the perfect place as well, because you get pinged for videos, any Twitter post. If you sign up for it, you would have gotten this, all sorts of stuff. Consider it, give it a look. I will be there. I read every single message on our Discord server. It's very small at the moment. Or just hit the bell, and then you will get pinged for these streams. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Twitter, and you'll get a notification of graphics. Twitch, if you want more streams, because I do them more often. If I ever want to do like a trailer reaction, I have to do it on Twitch, because trailers are copyrighted, and YouTube won't let me react to a trailer. So I'll always be doing a little bit of both in some form. But there you are. You the best, Daz. Thank you very much, General W. Didn't you leave? I thought you said you were leaving. But thank you for sticking around. How long has this stream been going? It has been now 2 hours on the dot. What time will the June 20th stream be? 8 p.m. UK time. So, same as what this stream was. 2 hours ago is when we started. 2 hours ago, that time is when we'll start the next stream on Twitch. Is this your first YouTube stream ever? No, this is my 3rd. My first one was 6 months ago. Second one was a week ago. And I did used to stream on YouTube when I had on my 2nd channel years ago for a whole different thing. Anyway, there you go. That's great that you'll be gone because I'm leaving soon for a while, but I'm coming back in July and I'm already part of Discord. Nice. All right, Spiffy. Well, then thank you very much. I will not be there for June 20th. Don't worry. That's all fine. I've also got moderators specifically for Twitch chat, so it's fine. When are you going to add another terrible to the terrible series? Tomorrow. Tomorrow is a terrible episode coming out. I hope you enjoy. But for now, that's all from me. So I'll end it off here in my classic little ways. For now, my name's been Daz. You didn't really care. Here's a random sound effect to end it off. You didn't really care. And I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for these lovely chats. I'll see you next month. Bye-bye!